The living room is quiet on Sunday morning, occupied only by a 17-year-old sitting in a gaming chair in front of the couch. He wears headphones to ensure he doesn't wake the rest of the family at such an early hour, and he is intently engrossed in the game he is playing. Even though he's the only person sitting in the living room, he is not the sole participant engaged in this activity. 6,000 players from around the world are logged on this Sunday, even though it has amazingly been released for only a week. The game is Activision's Call of Duty Black Ops. This participant happens to live in rural Idaho and doesn't know any of the other participants currently online. In fact, most of these participants have never met one another in person. But despite this fact, each has a similar motivation for participating in Call of Duty Black Ops. These reasons are not dissimilar from why individuals choose to take part in any activity, online or in the real world, such as a game, a physical sport, or even a political movement. According to a report from research and education firm L2 Think Tank, more than 81% of upscale Gen Yers use social media site Facebook every day. That's nearly twice the number of people who watch television or read newspaper content. Gen Yers are commonly defined as the technology-savvy generation, but what's more important and less commonly observed is the fact that Gen Yers were born participants. They have specific expectations about their relationships with peers, supervisors, and the companies whose products they use. They are masters at using the participation engine, or the internet, via a number of devices. As Publicis Group, the third largest global communications company, Chief Strategy and Innovation Officer of Viveki, Rashad Tabakawala, explains, the internet was really the first addictive media following TV, and once someone experiences the internet, their expectations change dramatically. Reality has been altered in large part because of the connected devices we use to interact with the world, and it is now crucial that companies that operate in this new age understand the science behind participation in action. Fortunately, the secret to unlocking participation is amazingly simple because it's based on basic human needs and desires. Yes, the world is increasingly becoming digital, and the barrier between the real world and the virtual world is becoming increasingly blurry. But deep down, and regardless of how much exposure we have to digital technology, people are still analog and very much human. The new participants are people who expect to work and live in environments that facilitate relationships and participation. People decide which products and services to purchase based on the enjoyment these bring to them, meaning they choose with their hearts, even though they may use technology to do the research and communicate and may use numbers to justify those choices. The participation age is more fragmented, personal, and connected than we could ever have imagined, and it's always on and happening in real time. The participation age is about people who actively manage life by using the many technology tools available at their fingertips. Some research firms refer to this new era as the customer age, claiming that successful marketers in this new age will not simply focus on customers, but be customer-obsessed. Others prefer to call them users, implying interaction is key. In either case, understanding customers in the form of simple demographics is no longer enough in a world where it's no longer enough to simply broadcast a message and hope that people will receive it. Competitive companies understand that they must motivate customers to act on their behalf to be successful in this participation age.